Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. How are my wonderful Leos going today? What's going on, Leos? Welcome, visitors. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Before we get started, we always like to practice our breathing because we cleanse this side. We want to make sure before you come in here that we leave any negativity outside the door. We don't want nothing messing up on our messages. Come on. You know it is good, there's evil. That's just it. There's some people that see you rising and want to tear you down. Evil will shake his head. So inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And shake it off, shake it off. Okay, somebody trying to come in here with some baggage, you better leave that outside the door. Fix that face. Don't come in here with any negativity. We don't have the time for it. Yeah, who pissed you off outside of our realm? Leave them on the outside. You can take them back up when you go outside, but shake it off. We want you in your best positive, good vibe energy. Yes. Woo. Spirit, speak to us on behalf of our Leos. Let them know what's going on. They got love on their mind. Somebody's pushing up on them, or somebody's not paying them attention. Let's find out. Give them clarity and understanding. Help them to seek out and receive the messages for their questions that are bugging them. Something's on your mind. Something's on your mind, Leo. What's going on? Something's on your mind. Yes. Yes. Talk to us, Spirit. Help us to gain clarity and understanding. Help us to see the signs, follow our intuition, and listen to the messages that are meant for us. Even if we don't use them right now, we put them away in a compartment and store them for down the road. Because there's always going to be questions. And you're always going to seek out the answers to those questions. So stay positive. All right, let's see what's going on. Let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were both broken down by life? Our past hold us back from our future. So maybe you're somebody is basically begging you to drop all the things they did in the past, forgive them, and let's move on. Let's not allow it to destroy us. That's usually somebody that's apologizing for something, and they're thinking of any and every which way to get you back in their life. And they feeling it now. Let me tell you something. A lot of the readings thus far have people that are recognizing the fact that they want that person in their life. Some will even go as far as proposing now because they can't see their future without you in it. They realize that no matter what, you always got their back. You always got them. You check for them. You're supportive. You love them. You do so many kind things for them. But like I say, people always believe the grass is green on the other side, or there's a little spat. They go overboard. Before you throw away something, make sure that's what you really want to do, not just in a fit of anger. If it's something detrimental, you say, you know what, I can't be with this person, that's fine. You know, all the other exceptions I'm thinking of other than sexual, physical, or emotional abuse. My dreams. I've been dreaming about you. In my dreams, we are so free and in love. Wish I could stay there forever. They're dreaming about you. Leos, they are dreaming about you. They miss what you guys had. Mm. Leo, you are hurt somewhat because you had a trust for this person. And when somebody breaks your trust, you have to protect yourself, your heart, your very being, because people look out for you in the sense that they need you. And when somebody takes that for granted and could jeopardize other people in your life, that really bothers you. It really bothers you. And this person, of course, did not realize how important you were to them. Mm. Father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior. Now as an adult, I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and eternally. Wow. 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 Your person has issues that they are working through. And it has a lot to do with their father figure. Because if you listen, it says, my father's a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. What the father used to do and get away with, the son picked up, or the daughter picked up on the behavior, and they exhibited that because that's all they've known. You are the person that's changing their life and helping them to see that you don't act like that, especially not with me. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and eternally. So this is not the time to turn people away if they're asking for help and sharing their concerns and their experiences and why they believe. So now it's for the two of you to put your heads together and come up with a solution. What would be the next step if you're seriously invested in this relationship? Seeking out assistance to get through these chaotic periods. You got to be there for somebody. If you're serious about them, you have to be in the mode of helping them through so that you all could continue growing together and growing to understand each other and growing to get through. Not just going to get through, growing to get through. So you're going to step into understanding, step into knowledge, and they have to step into healing and information and get the help they need if they want to proceed forward with you. Soon. I'm going to contact you soon. They're letting you know ahead of time so you don't hang up on them or block them. They really want to talk to you. They're wanting to get the help that they need. They just want your support through the process. Because now they realize, hey, I'm really feeling down with this person not in my life. I'm dreaming about them. I'm thinking about them. They're dreaming and thinking about you. And you have to think when this person comes back in your life, if that person is allowed to, are you able and willing to share your concerns and how you guys can work through it? Think about that. Do you want to be with somebody that you got to work through? At least these issues you understand. You'd have to start with a whole bunch of other issues. There's no perfect person, but the person closest to what it is you're seeking is the one you need to give a chance, or you should. Soon. You're my favorite. You're the person I want to call when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news to share. You're my person. Oh, oh, oh. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I tell people this all the time, and you are going to be no different. Think about it. Think about it. Leo, this person cares about you a lot, but sometimes people suppress their feelings and they hold back and don't share them. So they did something that upset you, and you're not dealing with them right now. They're not like 100% blocked or anything like that, but they want you to know how they feel about you. They want you to know that they see you in their dreams. They want you to know that because of the way your father treated men or women, people in general, might have connected with you somewhat. And they want to talk to you. They want to hash out everything really soon. But they want to make sure you're calm and willing to talk with them and maybe even compromise. And then they admit it. You're my favorite. You're my favorite person. I want to call you when something good or bad happens. The first thought when I have news is to share with my person. And you are my person. I'm thinking, see, these are things that you all did not connect where you knew that's how they were feeling. So when they did this thing that they did, which you were aware of, and you got upset by, you were surprised they would do something like that because you might have believed yourself to be on a different stance with them. Not something like this. And now that they're opening up and telling you how much they care for you, how much they think about you, how much they want to be with you, you're in your moment as well. You're not showing it right now because you want to stay upset, but you love the words that are coming out of that person's mouth. They're making you aware that you do appreciate them, that they do appreciate you because you do appreciate them. And this time apart, not speaking, was like a wake-up call on both sides because even though they're the one in the wrong right now, it kind of lets you get a feeling of what it would be like for this person not to be a part of your life. And how did you feel? You didn't like it, did you? So what issues you all may have, is it worth squashing and tossing out this relationship? Because I feel love here. I feel love here. And you do want to work things with them, but I agree with you. Let them want to be with you permanently. Let them realize that, hey, we can start talking, but you got to recognize what you did. By no means am I letting all of this go because we got to work through it so it doesn't happen again. Slowly but surely. I care about you too, but I want to know that you value me, that you realize what I bring to the table as a person, as an individual, and how we could grow together. So it's some things you got to talk through with this person and let them know how you honestly feel before you guys just move forward. That's all I'm saying. Talk things through, or else you'll fall right back where you all fell off. Talk things through. This is a big deal. This connection is a big deal. And there's a lot of love here. A lot of love. I can feel that vibe. So talk things through. Garnet Queen Tarot saying be inspired to rise and find the compromise in your relationship. Don't let not speaking linger on and nobody opens up to anybody else. Somebody got to take the first step. And if the relationship is worth having, it's worth discussing things for. Talking is such a way to communicate. You ever flirt with somebody and you all just talk to each other with the eyes, and for some reason it is synchronizing with you, and you glance over at that person, or every time you glance, you see that person looking at you, and you trying to peek, and you can't help it, is the feeling. And then you hear the person speak, and it could be either direction. It could be like, oh my gosh, the voice, oh, the smile as the words come out, or what a doofus, what was I thinking? You know, and I'm not calling by a doofus, I'm saying things that run through people's minds. I do that now because people say, and you said this and you said that. Listen, love is a beautiful thing. Whether it's with your doofus or not, it's beautiful. You know, sometimes people are rough on the words. They don't say what they're feeling, or they don't even know how to say it. And you have to take into account those things. But if somebody is exemplifying for you the great things they do, like when my husband and I was dating way back, it was like, it's like whoever gets home first would cook. And I thought that was just the nicest thing ever. Because he didn't have problems with cooking. You know when you started having problems? When I started always being the one to come home after him. Then he was like, so you'll never cook then, because you get home late. I work the evening shift. What do you want? What do you want? I go in early, and then I used to run a store too, so I go in early, and then you're getting off at least by 9 or 8:30, and he gets home by 6. So we start. He started a few hours earlier than me, but I'm working too. So you gotta compromise. You gotta work through things, but you gotta talk about it. I didn't even know he was upset about it until we had a blow up, and he says, "And another thing, you come in late from work every day, so I'm always the one ending up cooking." I said, "That's true." That's when you gotta compromise. You know what? What if I cook the meal before, so that it's there for you to heat up later on, or put it in the slow cooker and let it cook, and do little things so it's not a whole big meal that you got to prepare. Can we work through that? you know you got to pat the back sometimes. Compromise is key. Communication is key. Make sure that no matter how small and minute, it could be the size of a mustard seed, you got to be able to learn to communicate and compromise. Communicate and compromise. That's what your relationship needs, for you to communicate and compromise. Garnet Queen Tarot here saying, love is a beautiful thing. And in order for it to grow, both of you must know that communication is key. Take care. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for visiting the channel, Garnet Queen Tarot. Thank you for sharing your messages with us. Thank you for working through things together. You are appreciated. Garnet Queen Tarot. Be inspired to rise. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for visiting. Talk soon. Take care.